Hey squad, TitoBods here. Today, come join me in this video and let's unveil every potential event that's coming into the game, into the main servers in just a few weeks. And we're going to talk about every single one that's coming, of course, except your Behemoths event or Conquest event, because we have already talked about that in this video right here. And if you haven't checked it out, I will leave a link down below. And you can also check out our channel. It will be the first one in there for you. So before we continue with the video, don't forget to like this one and share it with your friends so that we can be helped with the algorithm. And also, if you're new to the channel, you like this kind of content, and maybe this video help you out, or some of our contents in our channel will help you out, please don't forget to give us love by subscribing and also ring that bell so you'll always be notified as soon as we have a new video like this one just for you guys. So going now to the events in the game, we have the Behemoths Conquest, and as I've said, we did a video about this one already, and go check out the description for the full video. And I have talked about everything that you need to know to understand the game and possibly help you out when the event comes into the main servers. Now we have also some of the new events that is here, and for those players really excited about the battlefield, here is actually what happens to the battlefield survivor. So we have the battle contract. Now we have limited time levels here, and you have your regular levels. Now before we continue with that, let's see the rules. So level 1 difficulty now depends on the contract you select, and there are 3 types of contracts here. We have normal contracts, special contracts, and of course your support contracts. We also have normal contracts gradually unlocked with event time and gameplay progress. To access higher level contracts, you now need to clear any levels while carrying at least 1 low level contract. Now the third one says here regular levels includes 2 special contracts. Now you must select at least 1 special contract to enter a regular level, each adding to a unique challenge. Now number 4 here, limited time levels includes support contracts. They offer powerful buffs and do not affect quest completion, but the contract level will be 0 when clearing the level with a support contract. Now number 5, take on higher level contracts to climb higher on the rankings. Now also last one, progress in battle contract and battlefield survivor is separated. So this is still a separate thing from your battlefield survivor, but it kind of looks and feels like it, because you're going to use mostly also the talents that you have on your battlefield survivor. Kinda also has it here. So these are mainly what we have right now, and we also have here the gallery, which is the skills that you also use for your battlefield survivor if you still remember them. So combinations are this on the left side, and of course the results or the evolved abilities is on the right side, which is the gold plated here. Also the blessings here, you can see it's all the same as your battlefield survivor, so nothing's really changed. You also have here the quests, which grants you a few rewards. It doesn't really have that much on it, but the most important thing I think is the regular quests. So the regular quests will grant you legendary lightning crystals and magma crystals. For players who are just beginning, forging kits and your magma crystals are pretty much important, so you have a lot of it here. Then there's a few speed ups, but for me it doesn't really have like that much weight on it because it's only like a few. But for me, the ones that players, or let's say even old players, are going to need from this is actually your legendary lightning crystals. It will really help a lot, especially if you have like 12 pieces here in total. You can actually use them for your troops equipment. So those are what is available here. In the limited time quest will allow you to have at least 1 legendary hero medals, only if they have added more to it. Although it's going to be daily, as I've said, until the events finish, it will still be a good thing. Let me just give you a short video regarding the battle contract here. So here on your limited time level, you will also see the contract list plus the levels itself. So the contracts here is on the right side, the support contract. So you can see if you want to go for plentiful player health plus 300%, which is actually high, or the other one, the max level relic. The first relic obtained will be max level. What do you think? I think I want to go for the relic. I think this is an offensive one, or depending on the relic. Now this one is pure defense because of the 300% health. Now let's see first with the relic. Okay, now we will select a blessing. Let's just go for this one. Alright. Okay. Alright. It's just your regular battlefield survivor, mostly. Do we have a chest there? Yep. That's not a blessing I need. I need this blessing. Let's get the book. Alright. Okay. I need help. I need help, man. Nice. Another health. Nice. Another health. Book. Can I get the book? Oh my god. I only need like to survive for 30 seconds. Health, health, health. Ah, shit. Oh, there's a book there. There's a book. Okay, good job, guys. Good job, guys. Nice. I evolved that one. Oh my god. I think it really helps me a lot though. Oh my god, oh my god. That's the problem. Let's go, let's go. Ah. Aha. I think I win. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. No. Ah. Okay, I was almost dead. I thought I'm going to be killed off before I finished. It's somewhat like your regular battlefield survivor. So you only have like limited time levels in there. So these are the regular ones though. These are the ones that you are going to really get into. So they have the same feels and everything from your battlefield survivor. So yeah, you just do the quest. And I know a lot of players who really likes this event. We also have another good one here, which is the monster elimination, which in my opinion is quite good. So you can see here, if you're going to start here, you have here your tutorials, and you can move your spinning blades in here. You can go on top of each other to make it even better. And once you do, just make sure you time it right with the ample amount of your monsters here, I think, and so that it will spin really quick soon as you actually combine two of them. So let's check this out. So you also have here some buffs on the right side that you can use during this event. So there's actually no limit on moving your blades around. Then you just can add, and you can use it like this so that you can have like an advantage on the super spins. It's like a power spins where you can get multiple spins in just a few seconds. You can also try this one. And you can add another one. You can have one here so that you can damage one from here and then get this one here also in the process. Now extension will happen this part of the area. This one, the circles with special engravement on it. So you can actually add another. So you have here another extra. When you move it, as I've said earlier, you can actually do it like this and then take advantage of the movement. Alright, so there. Let's unveil more of the rewards. Let's see. So you will have your max health here. You can upgrade your max health using these gems. I don't know what it's called. You also have your recovery. And then you can see here the packs that you can purchase to actually upgrade your health and recovery, and you can use your empire coins only to actually level this up. I don't know if you're going to be a big fan of this game, but it's actually cool, you know. So here you will get this levels, or this amount of hero medals, your blueprints, your scrolls, your gem chest. Although it's black, it's a lot of gem chest, and raw irons. Brother, how many raw irons can you get here? 50? Just 50, but you still have like insight points, then your magic crystals, monster crystals that you're going to need to actually play more of this game, and those are your rewards. You will only have like, I think, 1, 2, 3 legendary hero medals, but the gem chest though is 40, 60, 80, 100 pieces of those. And with the forging kits for new players that are, or new servers, for sure they're going to need that. and of course the speed ups. You can see the amount of speed ups here in total. If you're going to total it, I think it's going to be worth it though. Only if this resets every day, right? If this reward resets every day, I think it's going to be good for everybody, right? So max level here is 19, but you have an infinite one here that you can do every single time until of course the events is finished. So that is your monster elimination. If you want to know more deep dive onto this one, you can check out the rules. It is actually here. You can take a screenshot and read it. So another thing that I want to add to the new quest or event is actually this one, your Dynasty Conquest. And in the Dynasty Conquest, this is like your regular conquest or regular military exercise, but you have higher level heroes in here. And for those of you guys who already know how to play it, it's just the same as what happened to the Island Tactics. It's just the same as your military exercise, but now you only have higher levels, but the rewards here are going to be good. You can see here, early onset of the rewards, you can already get like 5 of your legendary arrival recruitment token, plus 1 each of your resources. You also have here the store, which is, of course, this one. Once you open up 20, it will only go for 20. Once you open up 40, you can get here for the 40. So that's what actually you can do. I'm not going to max it out right now, but that is what you should be expecting to do. So first of all, what I'm going to do, if I were you guys, especially free-to-play players or those spenders that really need to finish this up, especially on the higher levels, what you want to do is to get hero assist, number 1. Number 2 is to know your opponents. Your opponents will always have your marks in here, or your troops classes. You will see if they are pikemen, swordsman, or whatever. So if you saw that, make sure that you are going for the ones you countered. For example, hero assist here. For example, you are mostly consisted of swords, so you're going to choose pikemen as your opponent or your next style here. But for me, make sure that you choose the supply, this one, the supply point, so that you will recover your troops losses, so that once you head to the boss, you will still have a better chance of winning because you have recovered your losses. So that is actually important. So make sure to consider every tile that you are going for, especially as I've said, free to play and low spenders, in order for you to really maximize every single quest in here. Because every time that you don't have that much troops, or you chose the wrong tile, especially the higher levels, there is a chance that you will not finish the final boss. Another thing that you need to consider is every time you, for example, finish this one, there will be a buffs or blessing at the end. Make sure that you choose the right blessing for your troop and make sure to not rush it. So that's just some of the points that I can give you here. So as I've said earlier, for the players who have your MGE hero, the best one you can actually do is to help your players or your server or your alliance to actually have a go for that MGE hero. Maybe they are a Ramesses user or a Sun Tzu user, or if ever they are an archer, they need like to get their hands on Confucius and they can't. This will really help the free-to-play players and low spenders in the long run. So what you want to do as a player who is, for example, aware or a Kraken, you want to share your MGE hero to the squad. So that's what you can actually do. Even though not MGE hero, but for example, you have on your alliance members, they were requesting, or maybe you can talk with your alliance members, they were requesting, for example, Roland. A high level Roland will really do them really good, especially if they are Cyrus user and they don't have Roland yet at max during these times, because for sure free to play players or low spender doesn't have Roland at max right now, but they are eventually going there. So you can help them out by giving out your Roland, for example, and then they can use it in their marches. So that's actually what you can do here. The store, though, as I've said, is going to be open on the depending on the amount or level already of your conquest. So rankings here, you will also see what the rankings are. Look at those. So those are the rankings, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one. So make sure that you have like 4 decent marches. So for your free-to-play low spenders, make sure that your main march is going to be the last one to hit the players, but it won't really matter, to be honest. But there are some of the tiles here that will allow you to actually set up your hero. So you can see here there are 5 slots, and then you can just set up your usual arena lineup here. And then just don't click on auto sync, but rather set up your arena lineups in here and then add another extra. There's also here the auto military exercise, wherein you will choose what to select during the auto battle. So use assistance heroes, it will do the thing for you for the automation. Or use the last assist configuration also if you're going to use a hero assistance. So you can do that and then click on confirm, and it will do everything for you. But the risk of this one is, as I've said, you will not have a control over what tiles this is going to go for, and also what buffs it is going to go for. Is it the recovery or the damage? The only thing also is it has auto select bonus at the end of each fight, so you don't know if the bonus is good. So for free to play players or low spenders on the higher levels that you cannot really win, you need to do it manually, but for lower levels you can do it automated. So I think that's about it for the additional events here in game that is currently available in the Pioneer server, and for sure will come to the newer or the regular servers. For those of you guys who have questions regarding the events that's coming in the game, or any other questions regarding Age of Empires Mobile, and also I want to know your thoughts, your reaction, or recommendation suggestions for the devs to actually check out in the future. Maybe they can add on to the events, or maybe do some optimizations in the future. Just leave them down in the comments, and you know me, we're going to talk about it. So if you are curious about our previous video regarding the Behemoth's Conquest, kindly click this video right here on your screen right now and check out the full guide on that event, and I have tackled everything you need to know regarding the Behemoth's Conquest in that video. And as always, squad, have a great day to everyone. This is your TitoBods, and I will see you in the next one.